for Wake Up and Yoga. Shout out to our sponsor, Rebel Cheese. Make sure you give them a follow at rebelcheese.com. And I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and a very happy Hanukkah to all those who are celebrating. So it's the Monday after a long weekend. Maybe it was a long weekend for some of us. And usually this time, we may be feeling a little bit sluggish. It's a little hard to get started with a new week. So our practice today will be energizing, and it'll get us set up for the week ahead. We'll be feeling really good after this. If you have blocks, I always like to have them available for my practice. Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't. So if you have them, just grab them. If not, don't worry, or you can grab some thick books like Harry Potter size books. All right, let's get started with our practice today. So just coming to a comfortable seated position to start. We just want to come into our practice here, arriving, letting go of anything that happened this morning, letting go of any expectations for the day ahead, and just be here in this space. Perhaps closing the eyes or having a soft gaze. Noticing your breath. Taking inventory here, scanning the body. Just notice what you feel without any judgment. Maybe you're feeling a little tired. Maybe you're feeling a little run down. Maybe you're feeling energized. Whatever it is, just take note. We'll take 3 full breaths together. We inhale and fill up with that nourishing, energizing breath. Exhale, we let it go. Inhale, filling up, expand. Feel the belly expand. Exhale, sending it out. And last one, full inhale here, this time suspending the breath, holding it in. Taking in all of that energy, all of that nourishment. And exhale, we let go of anything we no longer need. Really nice. And begin to blink your eyes open. Or you can keep your eyes closed and just stay inward. We'll begin to warm up the body here. So bring the hands to the knees. We're going to inhale as we open up the chest, drawing the shoulders back, arching the back, looking up. And exhale, we round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, we round. Really nice. One more full inhale, opening here. Exhale, rounding that spine. Beautiful. Inhale, we come back to center. We'll take a full exhale. And inhale, we'll sweep that right arm up overhead. Extend it up. And bend over to that left side. Maybe that left hand comes down to the mat. Maybe slide it out, just finding some space here in the side body. We're warming up the spine here, waking it up. Really nice. An inhale brings us back up through center. And we'll switch sides so that left arm reaches up, extend up, and then we bend. Maybe that right arm slides out. Nice. Keeping the chest open here. We don't want to be rolling forward, but nice open chest. Beautiful. An inhale brings us back to center. Take a full exhale. Inhale, sweeping both arms up overhead. And then exhale, we're going to twist over to that right side so that left hand comes to the right knee. That right hand comes behind us as we look over the shoulder, finding a little twist. And inhale brings us back up your center, sweeping both arms up. And exhale, we twist over to the other side, looking over that shoulder. Always taking the time to warm up the spine. Inhale, we sweep our arms up overhead, looking up between those hands. Exhale, we bring hands down to heart center, or maybe they rest in your lap. Taking a moment here, perhaps you'd like to set an intention for your practice, for your day or your week ahead. Perhaps carrying that gratitude into this week, gratefulness, bringing it right into the heart. We'll take a full inhale. Exhale, release the hands down to the lap, and we're going to transition to our hands and knees, our tabletop position. So stacking those shoulders over the wrists. The hips are over the knees. Toes can be long or tucked here. The belly button is pulling up towards the spine, and our gaze is just a couple inches in front of our fingertips, building a nice and solid foundation here. We'll inhale as we drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone, finding our cow pose. And exhale, we round the spine, tucking the chin, finding cat. Inhale, we open up. And exhale, we round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rounding the spine, beautiful. And inhale, we come back to a nice neutral spine here. And maybe here we rock those hips side to side. Maybe you'd like to take some hip circles. Any movements that feel intuitive in the body. Don't overthink it. Just let your body lead the way. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't have to have a fancy yoga pose name. Just intuitive movements here. Really nice. Perhaps you'd like to turn your fingers so that they're facing in towards the body. Get a nice stretch in the wrists. That can feel really nice. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, coming back to your tabletop, finding a little stillness here, we're going to lower down onto our belly. So slowly with control, bending through those elbows, keeping the elbows in towards the ribcage. We lower the chest and the chin down first. And it's okay if it's not actually a graceful transition at all. Just find your belly. We're going to bring those hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows are pulling in towards the rib cage. We inhale, we lift up the head and the chest, finding a baby cobra. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Maybe this time we float those hands. Ooh, feeling some engagement here. Exhale, we lower. And from here, if you'd like to come into your full cobra, just sliding those hands back so they're next to the ribs. We're going to push in through those hands, straighten the arms, opening up through the chest. Full cobra. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, cobra. We're maybe coming back to that baby cobra if you like. Exhale, we lower. Last one, inhale, pushing up, feeling your strength here. And exhale, we lower down. Really nice. Beautiful. From here, we're going to push into our tabletop pose. Beautiful. And walking those fingertips forward just a couple inches. We're going to tuck those toes, press through the hands, lift those hips up. We find our downward facing dog. And from here, pedaling out the feet, bending one knee and then the other. Allowing some movement in our first downward facing dog. Really nice. Beautiful. Finding a little stillness in your downward facing dog when you're ready. So those heels are sinking down towards the mat. They never have to touch. You can put a nice bend in the knees if you like. Those hips are rising up to the sky. We're pressing through those hands. We'll take a full inhale. Open mouth, side out. Inhale, filling up. Open mouth, side out. And from here on an inhale, we lift the heels, bend the knees, and walk those feet up between the hands, finding a forward folded position. Beautiful. So a nice bend in the knees here. The chest and the belly are coming down toward the thighs, and we're letting those arms hang heavy here. Maybe rocking side to side. Maybe bringing opposite hand to opposite elbow, finding a ragdoll. So allowing some movement here. You're doing great. Really nice. On an exhale, we'll release those hands down to the mat. And an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs and flatten the back, coming into a halfway lift. So those hands come to the thighs or maybe the shin. The shoulder blades are drawn towards each other. Nice, taking a full inhale here. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten that back. Exhale, we fold. Beautiful, one more time, flat back. Really nice, exhale, fold. And inhale, we bend those knees and rise up to stand, reaching those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. We take a moment here in our pose of stillness, samastitihi. Just connecting with our breath. Beautiful. Maybe return to that intention, maybe returning to your gratitude. Beautiful. We'll take a full inhale. Full exhale. And an inhale, we sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, coming into that halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we're going to plant those hands and step back into a high plank, high push-up position. You can always bring those knees down to the mat. Beautiful. And exhale, we lower down, knees, chest, chin, finding our belly. And on an inhale, we come into our back bend, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, we push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, and step those feet forward, find your forward fold. Exhale, we fold here. Inhale, we rise and reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, that's our sun. A little energy, and let's try that again. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower down, maybe knees, chest, chin, maybe halfway. Inhale into our back bend. And exhale, we push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, and step those feet forward. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So beautiful. So let's build on this a bit. Inhale, let's sweep those arms up. Exhale, we're going to sink down into our chair pose. So bending those knees. Maybe the toes come together. Those arms are reaching up. Let's just explore chair pose here. Really nice. Beautiful. We'll take a full inhale. And exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, plant those hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, let's lower down. Inhale, find your back bend, maybe cobra, maybe upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here. Just for a couple breaths. Big full inhale, full exhale. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift that right leg up in the air, finding a three-legged dog. Beautiful. And on an inhale, we're going to step that right foot up between those hands. Dial that back foot down to a 45-degree angle, and we're going to rise up, find our warrior one. Beautiful. Our chest is open. Fingertips reaching up, shoulders are drawing down. We'll take a full inhale. And exhale, bring those hands down, frame that foot. We're going to step back, high plank. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, come into our back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, we stay here. We're going to lift that left foot up in the air, find that three-legged dog. Inhale, brings that foot between the hands. We dial that back foot down. Take a full exhale here. Inhale, we rise up, finding warrior one. Beautiful, chest is open, fingertips are reaching up. You're doing great. Take a full inhale. And exhale, let's frame that front foot. Step back, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, find the back bend. Exhale, we find downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step those feet forward. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Taking just a couple breaths here. Just beautiful. Let's build on that a little bit here. So let's inhale and sweep those arms up. Exhale, sink down, chair pose. Beautiful. We'll take a full inhale here. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten that back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, plant those hands, we step back, high plank. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, find our back bend. And exhale, we push back, downward facing dog, stay here. We're going to inhale as we lift that right leg up. We're going to step that right foot between the hands, dial that back foot down. And on an inhale, we come up, we find our warrior one. Beautiful. We'll take a full inhale. Exhale, we open up warrior two. Nice, just adjusting the feet, back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, looking over those front fingertips, so strong. Inhale. Exhale, finding our peaceful warrior, that right hand comes up overhead. Exhale, we come back to our warrior two. We'll take exhale, let's cartwheel those hands down, frame that front foot. We step back, high plank, or you can meet us in downward facing dog. Lower to our belly. We come up into our back bend. And find downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, let's go again, the other side. Inhale, sweep that left leg up. Exhale, let's step that foot through. Beautiful, dialing that back foot down. On an inhale, we sweep up, warrior one. Nice, full inhale here. Exhale, we open up, warrior two. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale, we find our peaceful warrior, left hand comes up overhead. Beautiful. And exhale brings us back to warrior two. We take a full inhale. And exhale, we cartwheel those hands down, frame that foot, and we step back, high plank, lower down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift those heels, bend the knees, and step those feet forward. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we rise and reach, maybe a back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart center, so beautiful. Probably feeling some of that energy moving. Let's just take a moment here. Feeling the heartbeat, feeling the breath. Really nice. Beautiful. On an inhale here, we're going to sweep that right arm up overhead, extending it up and bending over to the left, finding a little side bend. Nice. Your next inhale brings you back up, and we'll switch sides. That left arm reaches up, extending and bending. Beautiful. Inhale, brings both arms up. We look up between those hands. And then exhale, open arm twist to that right side. Maybe the gaze goes back to that right thumb. Inhale, brings us back up to center. Exhale, we twist. Beautiful. Inhale, back up. Exhale, we sink down into our chair pose, holding it here, feeling our strength. Maybe hands come to heart center. Maybe cactus those arms out. Or maybe those arms just reach up. You're doing great. Beautiful. Full inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, plant the hands. Step back, high plank or downward facing dog. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here. We're going to set up for a half pigeon. If you prefer to do this on your back, reclined version, you can certainly go there. When you're ready, we're going to lift that right leg up. We're going to bring the knee in towards the nose. That right knee comes to the right wrist. That right ankle comes to the left wrist. We lower that back knee down, let the toes go long. Open up through the chest. And if you'd like to put your pigeon to sleep, just gently walking those hands forward. Surrendering down. Finding your half pigeon. Strong hip opener here. If you'd like a reclined version, you can come to your back, cross that right ankle over that left thigh. Pull the legs into the chest. Finding the hip opener that serves you today. Really nice. 3 more breaths here. After that third breath, gently walking the hands back, lifting up the chest. We're going to tuck those back toes, lift up that back knee, pressing through the hands as we push back. Maybe find a downward facing dog, maybe a 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up through the hip. Any counter movement that would feel good, maybe some circles with the knee. And when you're ready to come back to our downward facing dog, we'll set up on the other side so that left leg lifts up. That left knee comes in towards the left wrist. Left ankle to right wrist. We open up the chest. Really nice. And then gently lowering down. If you like, you can always bring your forehead to a block. And a couple blocks if you like. Always have options. If you're doing the reclined version, you know where to go. Three more breaths here. And after that third breath, gently lifting up, walking those hands back, tucking those right toes, lifting up the knee, pushing in through the hands as we step back, maybe downward facing dog, maybe a 3-legged dog. So maybe we roll out the hip here, just drawing some circles with the knee. And when you're ready, just gently bring those toes back down to the mat. We're going to bend the knees, come to our tabletop, cross the feet, cross the ankles behind us, and just gently come back to a seated position. A nice little transition here. Ultimately, we're coming onto our backs. Lie down on your back, really nice. We're going to do a little twist here, so bring both knees into the chest. Yeah, just rocking side to side, massage out that low back. And when you're ready, you're going to let both legs come over towards the right side. We keep the shoulders down on the mat. Maybe you'd like to tee out the arms, maybe keeping the hands on the body. Your gaze can be up towards the sky or over towards that left side. It's finding your twist. One more full inhale, full exhale. And an inhale brings both knees back into the chest. Just rocking side to side here. Really nice. And when you're ready, finding your twist on the other side, those legs go over towards that left side. Opening up here. Maybe teeing out the arms. Maybe the gaze goes towards the right or up towards the sky. Full inhale, full exhale. And an inhale brings us back up through center, both knees come into the chest, rocking side to side. Drawing some circles with the knees to really get into that low back. This should feel like a nice massage. Moving in both directions. From here, if there are any final poses you'd like to take, maybe a happy baby, maybe another twist or a hip opener, you can go there. If you're coming into happy baby, extend the legs up, bend the knees. The hands come to the feet, either the inside or the outside, or they can come to the ankles or the calf, wherever you can reach. And the knees come in towards the armpits. And just rock side to side. Really nice. And whenever you're ready, you can release those feet back down to the mat. If you'd like to take a Shavasana, you can extend those legs long, arms by your side, take a nice final resting pose. If you're ready to move on with your day, we're just going to rock and roll up to a seated position. Or come to a seat, however serves you. And just take a moment here, maybe closing the eyes, taking a few breaths, just acknowledging all of the work that we've just done, acknowledging all of the energy in the body and everything that your body is able to do. Beautiful. We'll take 3 full breaths together. We inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, release. Last one, full inhale here, suspending the breath, holding it in. And letting it out. Friends, my deepest gratitude. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning. It's been such an honor. Hope you have a beautiful day, a beautiful week ahead. You can give us a follow at hypermoonyoga.com or find us on Facebook, Instagram. Of course, check out our sponsor, Rebel Cheese. Again, happy Hanukkah to all celebrating, and we'll see you next week.